Alright, in this program, we're going to be making arrays of pointers. Alright, and let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do some declaration of variables. And arrays, of course. Anyways, and pointers. Anyways, here we got a character array, just a basic character array. We gave it 8 slots and we're filling them in. Of course, you want a null value there so that if we were to call it just as letters, it wouldn't give us the junk values. Here we have our character pointer with identical string values up there. And we got it just like that. If you were to do this, it wouldn't be acceptable. But if you were to do this, it'll be fine. And I'll go ahead and explain. So, pointers can be assigned a string of characters, whereas regular characters can only take one. The string is stored as an array of characters, with one character per element. So it's stored as an array, which justifies why it works. Next up, we'll go ahead and declare additional character pointers with different string values. So element and C++. Then I'm going to go ahead and declare this. This is a character pointer array. So we do this character, then this asterisk, and then we have an array here, just like regular, but with this asterisk and some stuff in there. Alright, cool. And then another character pointer array. But note, we put a pointer variable in its first element. Because we can. And let's lump those two together. And after that, I'll go ahead and add some more additional character pointer arrays, that is. And now we're recycling array elements from the master arrays, if you will. Notice how I did app2 and then it's looking for its first element, and then app2 second element, and so on. Yeah, that's also another functionality of these pointer arrays, apparently. Here I'll do some cout statements. This will basically just call the character arrays from up here. And then next up we'll call text. And then text will be the output right there. In addition to this, I'll go ahead and do something like this. To differentiate, we're going to call this one L, and we're going to call this one T. This will call the pointer text to output. This will call the character array letters to output. And referencing the character pointer retrieves the entire string, as you'll see. And I might as well just go ahead and run it right now. So sure enough, this thing here does that. And if we recall this, it does the same thing. C++ is fun. It calls an entire string. How awesome is that? And I probably already spelled retrieves wrong, but that's okay. Here, I'm going to do an interesting for loop. So, as we know, initialize, condition, and then increment. Then we call terms, which is element. We go ahead and get the I value from here, which is just initializing, incrementing. And then here we're going to start calling the array elements. This is going to start off at 0, so which can be great. Tab over. 2 is going to be laying, which is C++, tab over, and so on until you end line. Let's go ahead and watch this. So the loop will go ahead and, like I said, call great, tab over, C++, which is laying, tab over. Then it starts recycling the elements within, and then tab over all the way until we get to the end, which I know you can't really absorb it all at once, but if you just look at the program and we know what arrays are, it'll all make sense. And one more comment I have on this program. Interestingly enough, we never had to use the string library. Apparently this can kind of be an alternative to that by doing a character pointer. Cool.